Alexandria, Kyle.
Nice to meet you.
Going to see Kyle at his open house. Look at this handsome guy. But dude, look at like literally like how it's angled. Like if that thing were to fall, it would go right in my window.
This is Star on the Rock.
So there were tons of changes between the first and now this season of Star on the Rock. Kyle, for one, moved out of Castle Rock altogether, and he's now living in the Springs, where he's also selling, and he changed agencies too in the process. And I actually moved from the North Building to the South Building, so I had a small move. But the biggest change for me was my older daughter, my 20-year-old Alexandria. She, after not talking to me for like 9 months, just out of nowhere popped back in my life. And so that was kind of cool, because in the last season, I didn't really bring up my kids a whole lot, just because it was a sore spot for me. But now with Alexandria back in my life, she's now hanging out with me a lot more, and we're doing more things.
Darling, you've got to keep holding on through the night, 'cause I promise you this. There's a new day, and it will restore us. There'll be new ways. This is not the end.
The truth is, my girls, they complete me as a person. And without them, I'm not complete. Yeah, I'm definitely getting forgetful. So it's like, I'm starting to, who's the guy that was married to Madonna? Remember the crazy guy? He used to like wreck hotel rooms and stuff. What was his name? Anyway, Charlie Sheen. That's actually not a bad guess. But no, not him. I spent an entire run yesterday trying to remember his name, and I still can't think of his name. So honestly, I think that's a sign of like being 53. Like things that I used to remember on a regular basis, I can't remember now. I mean, come on, I'm getting older, you know?
Just look it up.
No, I refuse to. Because then it's like, if I have to look his name up, that means that I'm probably suffering from something. No, I'm serious. Like that means that my memory's truly going. It was like Mickey O'Dooley, Tommy O'Toole, Bradley Mackey. I just couldn't remember it. It was driving me nuts. Mackie McPherson. What the hell is his name? I can't think of his name anyway. Well, you get the idea. What's his name? Mackie McDougal? Actually, I can't even think of his name now.
I don't remember. Guy Ritchie.
Sean Penn. Sean Penn. See? I was pretty close. Sean Penn. Yeah, that's it. All right, Kyle's here. You ready to meet him?
Yo, man, what's going on? On the 5th floor.
What are you making friends over here?
Yeah.
I made friends.
Hey, how are you? Yeah, we met before. Yeah, what's your name?
Yeah, Brenda.
I don't want to get you on video here, but we're recording something.
Don't give me.
No, that's
He looks
that's
better
fine.
than we do.
Oh my gosh. Anyway, you guys haven't met, have you?
No, I don't think so.
Ay. First of all,
I'm not
Yeah, I was going to say, it's good to see you, man.
good to see you. I haven't seen you in a while, forever, man. Look at this, she closes the door on us.
She's running away.
Very nice. You're not going to meet Kyle? Why
Nice to meet you, Brenda.
Why is she being so shy?
She's sweet.
I know. You know. How do you know Brenda?
I was just walking up and she's like, hi. And I'm like, I know this looks weird. I'm just waiting out.
Oh,
here."
like she was wondering why you were just kind of hanging out outside my house.
She's like, I'm Brenda. I'm like, I'm Kyle.
That's
Yeah.
So she's like your best friend now.
Yeah, I guess.
He's like, they're like on first name basis.
Because she's like, what's going on? And I'm like, all right, I'm not trying to break in or anything.
Kyle?
I lived here.
Alexandria, Kyle.
Nice to meet you.
Wow, why don't you guys give each other a big hug? I'm kidding, that's not awkward, I'm teasing.
Now we're best friends.
Well, you know, come on. I mean, you know, that's my daughter right there.
Here, I'll take
Look, it's like he's my son. Well, he's my best friend, and my son but he's also like a brother. So he's my friend brother's son.
It's a weird dynamic.
Friend son.
We
He's my
make it
friend.
work.
He's my friend son.
Slash boyfriend.
Business partner.
Business partner, everything. Friend son, right?
YouTuber.
But I can't tell you how many times people are like, "Is that your son?" And I'm like, "Why do you keep
I don't
thinking?"
think anybody
If
asks
we went to Dos Santos right now, they'd be like, "Oh my gosh, Jay, you brought your son." And I'd be like,
Not once. You know, I talked to her, I talked to him. They seem to both have the same opinion of each other, which is kind of like, hey, this is a unique thing. We like each other. He tells me like, you know, I've never really met anybody like your daughter. And she tells me, you know, I never really met anybody like Kyle. And he seems really different. And I'm teasing. I know that Kyle seems into her and it seems kind of mutual. So we'll see where this one goes.
she's really smart and she's great. We actually went and as we all caught up, we got to hang out and sit by the hot tub and it was really nice. She's great. Are you guys hungry?
Yes.
Yeah, very hungry. Are you hungry?
So I got tired of paying for haircuts. And look, it's not that I don't enjoy haircuts or that I don't enjoy my
Paying for
barber
haircuts, like
or
you enjoy
anything.
paying for haircuts,
it's
right?
the principle of it. It's
Right.
the fact that I have to
principle
keep
of it.
paying for the same thing over and over and over with no end, right?
So hold on. So there's a thing with you that when you buy a haircut, it's like it's a product that you have to keep renewing. It's like water, though.
Well, yeah, I don't pay for water. Well, I guess I do.
I mean,
But I
you
hate
do.
that idea.
People have issues with like paying for water.
So you don't like the concept of having to pay for something that you have to keep paying for?
Nope, especially when, in my opinion, it's kind of a luxury because it's like.
It's kind of a necessity, though.
Sure, it is a necessity, but
So you decided to cut your. How'd you do that with a Flowbee?
So that's a good question. I don't
pretty
even know what
good.
that is. Maybe
That's an old person's thing.
Maybe it is.
Yeah, it could be, yeah.
I was gonna make a joke, but so yeah, I cut my own hair. Are you kidding me? It looks amazing. I just YouTubed it. The guy's never heard of YouTube apparently before. Yeah, so I just YouTubed it.
Yeah.
Looked it up. Got my mirror set up. Got the shears. Got
You
the,
YouTube how to give yourself a haircut.
Yeah, it's the best way to find out anything. So he's making fun of me about my haircut. I'm like, look, man, I don't believe in that as a principle. A couple hours later,
How'd you get that poofy thing going though? Like it's
Oh, blow dry. That's all about the volume.
it's a coif, right?
Thank you.
Yeah. So how'd you get the coiffy thing going?
Yeah, just
It's a very straight coif.
after a shower.
Did you have to put something over your head, like a bandana
No,
or
no.
something? You know, if I'm being honest, Kyle's homemade haircut came out pretty good. I mean, the difference is he now has YouTube, whereas like when I was his age and I used to try to cut my own hair, I didn't have that advantage. So, I mean, there's that, but
It's still wet, right? Brush it to the direction that you want, and then blow.
I guess I'm also a little resentful that he has a nice, full, lush head of hair. I mean, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful head of hair. Wish I had it.
Man, look at all this progress. It's a greatest fear.
One of my world's biggest irrational phobias is being under a crane, a construction crane, when it collapses. I hate them. And one day I made the mistake of mentioning that to Kyle. And he never forgot it. Now look at this, okay? So I want everybody to see now. Do you have one of those friends, you tell them something and they never forget it? They remember everything you've ever said since the day you met them? That's Kyle. All of a sudden, this crane, I would have been waking up and seeing this thing every single day from my window.
Would have haunted you.
And this would have been my phobia. Look at the heavy part of the crane.
Oh my gosh.
When this thing goes
If that thing goes that way, whose window is it going into? Mine. Right there.
Man, shut up.
No, you're right. No, I saw that turning this way. I thought it was.
Don't validate this.
You saw
No, I literally no. And then some chick was screaming when this was.
No way. She thought it was falling?
No, she thought it was gonna hit. 'Cause
Oh!
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, but dude, look at like literally like how it's angled. Like if that thing were to fall, it would go right in my window. So God was looking out for me, bro. See?
Yeah.
Come on, man. What are you acting like a non-believer over here?
Just a crane.
It's just a crane? It's not just a crane. Look at it. Look, that thing is like a tinker toy. It's ready to.
How would that fall?
This is
though?
really cool
Isn't it,
though
like,
to see the foundation.
How would it fall? Go YouTube video of cranes falling.
It falls.
There's no
That's
shortage
like third
of.
world countries though. They don't have very good building practices. And
third world
standards.
countries. Come on, it happens everywhere.
I don't know.
No, it does not. Anywhere you put YouTube cranes falling, you'll see cranes falling everywhere. Full-blown construction underway, my friends. Look at that.
Way back when
come here and check this out.
Yeah.
Oh, that's hilarious. That's very funny.
You're just like planning. You're like, yeah,
Oh, no.
the perfect grandchildren.
You guys just...
That's weird as hell.
It's because of the guy.
No!
That's how you laugh sometimes.
Is that how I did
It's
that?
like a sort of regal, like, you know?
Come on, it's a good laugh. Did I do that?
You laugh like a celebrity on a talk show, don't you? You get the nice upward, the little crinkle.
Like this. I've developed it over 30 years of broadcasting. I mean, come on, I've been on the radio. You got to have a little bit of a fake laugh. See?
I know. It's hilarious. It's hilarious.
I just didn't know it annoyed Kyle so much. I need to do it more often now.
That's a little too Santa Claus. If he does that laugh one more time, I am leaving him on the side of the road.
Oh, jeez. That's hilarious.
Funny.
What are you listening to? So me and Alexandria went to go see Kyle work in Colorado Springs, where he had this really nice condo listed, and he was showing it, and it turns out the guy knows what he's doing. Like, who knew that Kyle knew how to be a realtor? Oh, man. I'm getting thrown back in my seat over here.
Put on your seatbelt.
Ay. So going to visit Kyle at his open house, and Kyle's all about Colorado Springs. He moved to Colorado Springs, a few months ago, and then he changed agencies, and a lot of his listings are now here in the Springs, and that's where we are right now. So we're going to see this condo that he's showing, just to see him working and hang out with him for a few, and then we're probably gonna maybe do something later on. We'll see. But he's all excited about this area here, this downtown. I guess this is our way of supporting him and checking out the place he's showing. But, oh, nice. Oh, here we are. We're here. How nice.
Maybe I never knew what I really wanted, but looking back I can see it's all clear. I'm still a kid trying to act like they all taught me.
Look at Kyle with his listing downtown over here. Big shot. Beautiful area, too. You can see the mountains right there. That's what I love about downtown Colorado Springs, is you could see the mountains from right here in downtown. Look at that. You see the white caps right there.
Oh, it hurts to grow up, 'cause nothing makes sense. No, nothing makes sense anymore.
Since I've joined the new agency, of course, now I live in Colorado Springs. My brokerage is up in Denver, figures. I've been doing a lot more business in Colorado Springs, and it's been going great. We're actually at a loft right now in downtown Colorado Springs, and it's beautiful.
You clean up well.
Oh, nice, thank you.
And your homemade haircut?
Yeah. Homemade haircut, that's funny.
Wait a minute.
I was gonna say, it might just go to 2 first, and then we'll figure it out.
All right, that's the first thing I noticed about this listing is the elevator doesn't work. Teasing. Just kidding. Wow, this is really neat. Yeah.
And this is our unit.
Oh, yay. Very nice. And Big Shot, he graduated from Castle Rock. Now he's too cool for us.
That's not the case.
Look at that view, though.
I love you guys. Oh, my paisan, mwah. Nah, I kid. But it was really good to see Jay. It's always so funny. He's just such a character. That's how I describe him. He's not even in the room, so I can really be honest here. But he's hilarious. When I'm meeting Alexandria, the whole time we're trying to talk and exchange information and oh my gosh, you guys chit-chatting over there. You guys making small talk? Like, yeah, we're having a conversation. That's what we're trying to do here. He's funny.
Well, look at this view you get.
I was gonna say, come on, this is incredible.
This is awesome. I used to always think he was kind of faking it, but he actually looks like he knows what he's doing. I'm proud of him. He did a great job. It was a nice condo too, so. As soon as Kyle's open house was over, we all went out, 3 of us, went to have a little dinner, went to church in the evening. And then I got the feeling like they still wanted to hang, so I took off, let them do their thing, and they seemed like they wanted to get to know each other. I honestly never saw them hitting it off the way they did, and it was surprising. This was nothing about this was planned whatsoever, by the way. And they, I hear, have been hanging out every night or every day since the day they met, which is crazy. That was a couple of weeks ago, so I don't know what's going on. I try not to pry, but it's kind of interesting, isn't it?
Skip the small talk, 'cause you know me better than I know myself. Oh, mine's been a while now since I saw you, but it feels like yesterday somehow. Time has stopped, nothing's changed. We're the same, and we skip the small talk, 'cause you know me, yeah, you know me like nobody else. I wanted to escape for a while. I called a couple of friends and we went out, but I never thought I'd see your face. I really wanted to escape, but it was just too late. Someone said your name, had to turn around. Suddenly you're there standing in the crowd.
So he said we've been hanging out recently? All right.